entrepreneurship and success skills session with me. And today we will have several agendas. And the first agenda is I would like to update a little bit material for today first, and then secondly we will go to our first pitch deck. Yeah, I call it pitch deck. To see your presentation that I asked last week tasks for you. Yeah, you already has done your presentation. Yep, ready. Yeah. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Thank you very much. So I will start our discussion with our material first. Yeah. So wait, sorry. It's same. I think I will using the presentation. Wait a minute. So what we want to discuss today is about idea development. So this is we will try to do some actually it's not very theoretical way, but this is like just try to capture how we generate the idea, and then why idea is very important for us to understand. This is the main the main effort that we need to do a lot in this in the entrepreneurship process. Yeah. So the idea it should be some very interesting discussion. If we go into the class, actually the session will be very fun because I will bring a lot of stuff, and then we will play some idea game to deliver the idea development sessions. But because we are in the online, so I changed the the strategy. So let's talk about the idea. I will not discuss the idea in the term of the theoretical way first, but I would like to bring you with some some visual trigger for you. Yeah. The first is I have this picture. Hopefully you see the picture clearly, and let's discuss. What do you think? Do you capture what the idea of this product? Maybe one of you have some I don't maybe some comment or some things.
Maybe I can say something about this, sir.
Okay. Oh, financia.
Yes, sir.
I think I
so,
not met you before, yeah. Not yet, yeah.
yes. You're my diva actually, sir.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
which one are you? You I cannot see you.
Oh, sorry. I don't wear veil, so I cannot open my camera. Sorry, sir.
Okay, it's no problem. Okay,
Yeah.
please continue.
Okay. Okay. So I think this picture shows us to raise awareness about autism, and as what have said on the what is it, the back, to reach out to children with autism, and the back, the what is it, when we hold the bag, it's like we're carrying the kid with us, and like to guide them. I think that's the point that I get from this advertisement.
Okay, good point. What do you think, Nisa? This is something new, become new product or some new innovation on it? You can found it, or just actually simple things?
Actually, I have never. Actually, I have never seen like this an advertisement like this one.
Okay. Thank you very much for your comment and your point of view. Anyone? Do you have any comment? Another point of view, maybe? No one? Okay. Yeah. Actually, no, sorry. Okay. Nicholas, you make me laugh. Okay. Actually, this is how the works the idea. You can see that actually Nisa show you something for this session about how idea can be triggered. The idea can be triggered if we try to open our mind and then see the different perspective of one of the product and maybe some of the movement, and then we trigger to comment. That's the idea actually. Yeah. So in here we can see that the people that develop this approach of the product is very simple. They maybe not try to deliver a very brand new product that different from others. The product is still same, which is a paper bag, I think. Yeah, this is paper bag that commonly and usually used by a lot of people in the supermarket or something. Sometimes to bring stuff that we buy from the store, and sometimes it's for document, a bag and etc. So it's very simple. But when we have this media, product as media, we can add some features. We can add some feature to something that very have a very significant issue. In this case, using the autism issue, and then we place some good picture on it. It doesn't need to be a very using artists or celebrities or somethings, but we just place a kid, and maybe the kid itself is not have the autism capabilities, but the most important thing is the message, yeah. And then and then will be added by some touch with the hand image that raising up, and then it will be very work when it's used, yeah. And like Nisa say, it is very touchful, and then and have and we when we see in the first time, we already well known about the issue, that the works of idea. So this is the very cool thing, I think, to you, that to see this. This is very important to understand. This is the idea works. The idea, it doesn't need to have a lot of theory. There doesn't need to have a lot of long discussion. But the most important thing is how we do the simplicity. But when we do the simplicity, but in that time we also do something that very to the point. Yeah. So that's the main purpose of idea. But if you want to know, in the when I see this picture, I'm very curious the story behind of this advertisement, and then I found some article to have this formula, or to have this design. The agencies that develop this project is need at least about 3 months to formulate the idea. So you can see, very simple, but actually in the process to bring into the visualize idea is very long, and then and take a lot of effort to do that one. So that's the main point of this one. So the idea is actually is like a process, yeah. So okay, that's the first game, the first case. Let's go to another, yeah. Okay, let's see in here. So, okay, think first and then give your comment. Anyone maybe what the idea on it, and then what the message, and it is insightful or not? Anyone? Anyone have comment on it?
Not sure for the purpose of it, sir.
Sir, the only thing I see is the creativity that lies in this product. I can't really say what kind of message it's trying to bring through, showing the nostril in a cup that really shows the face of the person that's drinking it. But I can't really say what message it's trying to bring. But the only thing that I see is just the creativity that lies beneath the existence of this product.
Yeah. Okay. Nice. I must comment, Muhammad. Okay. Anyone?
It looks interesting, sir. It's fun. I agree with Alfan.
Okay, with Alfan. Oh, Muhammad Alfan ya tadi ya. Okay, sorry.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and then anyone? Maybe have the idea. What actually the idea? In the first image, maybe we can see the purpose, yeah. But what the purpose of it? Placing some some picture on the paper glass, yeah.
Maybe the sole purpose to attract customers, sir, because it's very unique design, sir. So people will buy it.
Okay, we'll buy it. Okay. But you know, it's also same. I curious with this idea. Actually, the idea is same. It doesn't. They doesn't need to develop new feature or something that brand new into the product, because the product itself is only in the glass paper, yeah, the paper glass, to drink coffee or something. But the most interesting is using the some text picture, and then it's good actually when we see the paper glass itself, it doesn't meaning anything. Yeah, it's just like paper glass. It doesn't meaning anything. And then maybe we just have some weird question. Why that picture in the glass? Something like that. But when the paper glass is used in the proper point, I mean the proper point, it seems like in that picture. So it can be work. But I agree. This is only giving the next level of the creativity. But for the usage itself, it doesn't really matters actually. Yeah, it's different with the perspective on the previous idea. What I want to say is that's mean the idea. The idea is sometimes it doesn't need to have a lot of benefit when we use it, but the most important thing is very interesting and make people see and then have intention, making a point of interest, and then we inspire that one. So that's the idea, yeah. Because yeah, that's the cool thing of the idea. It's same with you. For example, if you have any when you found some application in the internet, and then you download, and then you doesn't know about what for this application. It is just like silly application. But when and then we realize that it's only work maybe 5 or 10 years again in the future, for example. Yeah, that's the cool things. But when I want to share to you, this project actually have some specific motivation when they place this image in this paper bag. They want to try to increase the people awareness to not always use a paper glass in one times, but maybe for twice or third or fourth time, and so on. So that's the purpose. But I don't know it's work or not. Yeah. Okay, let's go to the next idea. The next idea is very interesting too. Yeah, you can see this one. What do you think about it?
For me personally, so I think it's very impractical since it's the pan is very heavy because we use chopsticks. The chopstick is very light, but then you add weight to it, and then maybe make someone to it difficult, sir.
Yeah. Okay. So okay. And then anyone have any kind of comment?
I usually like my noodles hot, sir. So it defeats the purpose.
Okay. Okay. What else?
I think
Maybe
that's a
to
fire hazard, sir.
Okay, fire hazard. Okay.
maybe the idea of the existence of such product is to relieve the person eating the noodles from having to blow the noodles perpetually and looking somewhat revolting, and that's why he created this just to prevent himself from blowing.
If you found the image in the internet like this one, actually this is like a Japanese way. They built some product, not in the industrial way, but in the maybe home industry or something. In the first stage, they always combine the existing technology. They use it, even it's not practical. But the most important thing is how make it happen, how make it function, even not practical. And after that, the stage is they will think more bigger things to have the product more practical and more functional in the good way, of course. Yeah, but I think this is we can learn from this image is actually this is the idea came. Sometimes idea is not always like something brand new, but we combining the existing technology and then bring it together into the practical and functional way. Yeah, so that's the idea came from too. Yeah, so that's the very good point of view when we want to discuss about the idea actually. So it's mean what I want to highlight is the idea came from many from many activity or many event that we trigger from the several activities. Yeah, in the first place, we can very thinking about by design, idea. We think a lot about the idea, and then we bring a innovation in there. In the second way is we only think about creativity, pure creativity. So and then we will have our own idea that might be more selfish, and then but yeah, we doesn't know this will be work or not. And the third is at least we will try to utilize all the technology or product that already exists, and then we try to think the idea to be more efficient, to be more practical, and another purpose. So that will be how the work of idea. But yeah, anything of that one is actually the idea is always need to have a process. Yeah. So we need to realize that we cannot just like if your friend asks a question, do you have any idea, and then in the instantly we have the idea. But the idea is always like the process to develop something. Yeah. To come up with a new way, new approach, maybe like novelty or something else. In the research we call it novelty, breakthrough, and so on. But we always need to have a iterative way. We need to have a life cycle and so on. So that's why in several theory, the idea development will be a lot of stage here. So yeah, it's always start from the some of the we call a self idea. So we have a lot of idea, but it's only work for us, for ourselves. It doesn't work for our friend, our community, and so on. So that's why in years actually we need to realize that what we think in the first step is only used for us, is only work for us, and we need to be careful with that. If when we have that idea, we have that point, we need to realize that maybe our idea is only work for us, not work for everybody. So that's why the second stage, we need to have peer. It means we need to discuss, we need to elaborate, we need to have some challenge discussion with our partner, with our friend, our colleagues, maybe our peer review, to make sure that the idea what we think for ourselves is can be work for everybody, for another people. Yeah, so that's within the peer. So that's why when we do that one, when we do the peer stage of idea, we will try to manage the idea into some process that make the idea work. Yeah. So that's why we will break down the idea into some of the work, some activity that focus on the to realize to result in the product or the innovation itself. And after that, we will have the CEO stage. That means we will lead the idea into the market. So that's the general perspective of the stages of the idea. But we also have this version. Yeah, we can start the idea is from the bathroom. I think. Yeah, I think this is is very silly situation, but actually it's many times it's work. Yeah, maybe one of you agree with me. Yeah. For example, if you doesn't have any we have some some busy things, and then we doesn't thinking about we doesn't have any idea anymore in the meeting, and then we just take a break. Yeah, some of you take a coffee, maybe some of you go to the bathroom, some of you just maybe eat some snack and so on, and after came again into the meeting room, you have the idea. So the main in here is not the bathroom itself, but you need a time, your free time, your personal time. In that time, you really feel enjoy, you really feel that it's your time. In that time, actually, your mind is worked in the very I say is in the peak performance. Yeah, because you doesn't have any pressure, you doesn't have any some deadline. You realize this is the moment that you are alone. You realize that this is the moment as you are free, and then you have the good idea on it. Yeah, so that's very important. So I suggest you to try. If you go to the bathroom, for example, use that time not only for something that I don't know, but try to think something. Yeah, it will be very productive. I think. Yeah. Even if you go to the bathroom, but it will be productive for you to get the idea. But after you go out from your bedroom, just note your idea. Don't make it disappear. Yeah, something like that. And then after that, so that's why after you go in your very enjoyable moment, you need to draft or to take a note about your idea. Yeah. So that's why maybe you can take a note in your computer, or maybe you get a paper. I have some activities. If I have some idea, even it's not working today, I will write down in my books. Yeah. So that's why I have a lot of notes in here about the idea, something that I want to do in the futures. So at least I have a lot of idea in my book today. So I can release in the right time in that in the future. So that will be very important. If we have a good draft, we go to the presentation, we make a presentation, good presentation about the idea, and clear up the issue, the goal, and then how you will do the step of the idea development. You can go to the review process. Yeah, you can bring to the investor, you can bring to your parent that will be your own investor. You can go to your friend to have a team members. You go to some of the incubator activities to try to submit your idea so that can be developed a startup, for example. It can be used for that one. And sometimes we need a consensus, at least like understanding of every stakeholder that will be involved in this process about your idea. They will think about this is good process or not. This will be good idea or not. It will be very realistic from the market or not. It will be have a value or have a good business prospect in the future or not. And then the rest is of course the approval. Yeah, when the board say okay, this is good enough, and it will be very important. Actually, what we want to do in this class is we will follow that stage here. We will try for today. We will go to the first stage. We will go to some of the I call the first pre-pitch deck presentation about your profile, and then we will try to build a startup. And after that, you will develop the idea, and then you will formalize your idea into the pitch deck presentation, and then you will go to the presentation. I will also invite my colleagues here, my friend that in the also in the startup, and then we will assess your pitch deck, and then yeah, let's see if you have the good idea and your team have a good profile and good plan to realize that idea. Maybe after this class, we will incubate you into our program to the startup development journey. So that's why we try very serious in this class actually. So that will be the challenge. Yeah, and of course we need to have some of the innovation life cycle. Yeah, to see all the aspect of the idea development. So that's why to bring the idea, I not place the image that like Tesla idea or something, but I will try to more practical for you to have that idea like previously using the paper glass and then the paper bag and then the hot plate of noodles, some things. Yeah, actually we can see all that as idea if we have a frame that we always see anything is in the open innovation. Yeah, so in the open innovation, it's mean that we doesn't care this is the idea is wrong or not, it's work or not today. But the most important thing is you have the idea itself. Yeah, so the most important thing is you have the idea. You speak. For example, like I ask you, anyone to ask some question. It's mean I open the space you to free to talk to say something. It's mean this is the concept of the open innovations. Yeah, you are freely to say anything, for example, and then it's very important. Yeah, especially for you as a success skill. As for example, if you join in the entrepreneur world, for example, yeah, you need to have this one. Because when you see your enemy, for example, your competitor, it's not the enemy, but this is like your sparring partner to develop the new idea every day. So you will never have the enemy actually, but you always have the parties that be your counterpart as innovation journey. Yeah. So that will be, so that's why it will be your close friend to develop your startup. And then you need to more focus on the applied research and development. Of course, the idea that came from the open innovation process need to develop into the product or platform. So that's why we need to have a research and development life cycle that's very, very comprehensive, yeah, very, very detailed. Yeah, like R&D, you need to take a look about your references, your scientific references, your competitor review, and then maybe your validation, your market validation, and so on. And then you will listen about what the customer need, and then you implant into your product. And then after that, you will have the product platform and developments. And then the last is commercialization. So that's why today we will go to this stage, yeah, the open innovation session, and then next week we will go to the applied research and development in several weeks, and then after that go to the development of product and platform, and the rest we go into commercialization. So that this 4 point of focus on this course, I will lead you to you have to have the understanding, the knowledge, and the theory, but also you have experience, even a very small experience, yeah, because it's not very long, you know, not three credit course, for example. It's only two credit course, but I would like you to have experience on it, yeah. Okay, that's the discussion about the idea. So I hopefully you can conclude with some understanding about the open innovation, applied research and development. You need to have product and good platform development, and also you have a very strategic commercialization. So that will be the conclusion of this presentation. So I will not wasting time. So I would like to invite you, if anyone ready to present, please, you can raise your hand or write down your name in the chat box for the first presentation. Okay, I think Nisa, well, this is sangat gerak cepat ya, very fast move. to
My
present.
friend told me to, sir, so yeah.
Yeah, okay, nice, please. And the next queue, please write down to the chat, yeah. So it will be, okay, please. I will stop my presentation. Okay.